Most law firms that have tried SEO have a version of the same story. They hired an agency. The agency produced content, built some links, and then they sent some monthly reports. The report showed rankings improved, traffic was up, domain authority was climbing. The attorney then asked the hard question around month 8. Where are the cases? The reports looked good. The phone did not move. And the attorney concluded that SEO does not work for law firms. That conclusion is wrong. But the experience that produced it is almost universal. And I want to spend the next few minutes giving you the honest version of what law firm SEO actually is right now. What changed? What is still working? What is quietly draining budgets? And what a strategy built for the current landscape actually looks like. Because SEO is the highest ROI marketing channel available to most law firms when it's done correctly. The firms dominating your market are not dominating because they have better Google ads. They are dominating because they built SEO authority over time. The question is not whether SEO works. The question is why most law firm SEO produces reports instead of cases. Now, let me start with what the search results page actually looks like today. This is important context that a lot of SEO conversations skip over. When a prospective client searches for an attorney in your practice area, in your city, here's the order of what they see on the page. At the top, an AI overview, a synthesized answer generated by Google's AI. It appears before any paid results or organic results. In competitive legal searches, it often names specific firms. Below that, you've got local service ads, paid placements with a Google badge letting people know that you should be trusted. Below that, standard pay-per-click ads, paid search listings. Then below that, the Google Map Pack. 3 firms displayed prominently with ratings, reviews, their address, and a call button. Below that, you've got people also ask. Then finally, you get to organic results. The blue links, the position everyone has been told to fight for number 1. The attorney who ranks number 1 organically, which is genuinely impressive and it's valuable, is now the 6th or 7th section of the page. On mobile, they may be below the fold entirely. This does not mean organic SEO doesn't matter. It matters significantly, but it just changes the strategy. Winning in search today is not about ranking number 1 organically. It's about being present in as many of those sections as possible. AI overview, map pack, organic. It's full page dominance. Any single section in isolation is just partial visibility. So what do you need to do to get into each of those sections? The AI overview requires content that is structured for AI retrieval. Clear questions, direct answers, FAQ sections, schema markup, content depth that signals topical authority. A firm that completely covers its practice areas in plain language in a way that AI can synthesize and cite. The Map Pack requires local SEO, a complete active Google business profile, review volume and recency, consistent citations across directories, location-specific content on the website. The Map Pack is governed by a different algorithm than organic search, and a lot of firms treat them as the same thing, and they aren't. Organic results require the fundamentals of SEO that have always been true. Technical site health, backlinks from authoritative sources, content depth, mobile performance, EEAT signals, expertise, experience, authoritativeness, trustworthiness. Now, let me talk about what has changed, because the SEO landscape has shifted significantly in the last 3 years, and a lot of agencies are still running a 2021 playbook. The biggest shift is content quality. The standard SEO approach for years was publish frequently. As many blog posts as you can do per month, 600 to 800 words, optimized for keywords. That produced a content calendar that could be filled and a nice chart of content velocity that really looked good in a report. It stopped working. Google's EEAT evaluation, expertise, experience, authoritativeness, trustworthiness, changed how legal content is ranked. Thin, generic content that covers a topic without demonstrating genuine expertise does not rank in a competitive legal search anymore. It fills space. It produces impressions for keywords that do not convert. It's activity dressed up as strategy. The content that works now is specific, comprehensive, and it's like a 2,000 word page that completely answers what to do after a car accident in Georgia, with specifics about Georgia's comparative negligence rules, Georgia statutes of limitations, how insurance adjusters work in the Georgia market. It's fundamentally different than content that was just a generic 600 word post about car accident law. The first one builds topical authority. The second one does not. The second shift is the rise of local SEO as the primary conversion point. For most law firms, client acquisition, the client is local. They want an attorney within a reasonable distance. They search with local intent, and the Google Map Pack is where a huge share of those local searches convert. The firms showing up in the Map Pack in your city are not there by accident. They've invested seriously in Google Business Profile optimization, review generation, local citation consistency, location-specific content, local backlinks. And the thing most agencies miss, the Map Pack algorithm is separate from the organic algorithm. You can rank number one organically and still not be in the Map Pack. You can be in the Map Pack with mediocre organic rankings. They just require different attention. The third shift is AI search, which I covered in a separate video. I'm going to link it in the description for you. But the short version is that a growing share of legal searches are happening in ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Google's AI overviews. Getting visibility in those results require content depth and cross-platform authority. It's built through the same fundamentals as organic SEO, but structured entirely different. Now, let me talk about what is wasting your budget. Because if you are currently paying for SEO and not seeing cases, one of these is almost certainly the reason. Reason one, wrong keywords. Ranking for a keyword nobody searches does not get you cases. Ranking for a keyword with no commercial intent does not get you cases. An agency that ranks your site for what is personal injury law has done something technically real that produces zero business results. The keywords that matter are the ones your ideal clients search when they're ready to hire. High intent, specific practice areas, local modifier. Those are hard to rank for. They take longer, but they are the only keywords connected to revenue. Reason number two, thin content. If your agency is delivering 2 700-word blog posts per month and calling it a content strategy, you are paying for activity that is not building authority. Google knows the difference between a site that deeply covers a subject and a site that publishes frequently about it. Depth beats volume every time in competitive legal markets. And reason number 3, local SEO neglect. If your agency is focused entirely on organic rankings without equal attention to Google Business Profile, review generation, and a map pack optimization plan, you're missing the highest conversion section of the search results page. Reason number 4, I call it the intake gap. SEO drives traffic. Traffic only converts if there's something on the website capable of converting it. And attorney ranking number 1 organically, who loses after-hour visitors because there's nothing to engage them in generating leads at the top of the funnel, is losing them at the bottom. SEO and intake are not separate problems. A marketing system that drives traffic without capturing it is a leaking bucket with good rankings. Now, let me describe what a modern law firm SEO strategy actually looks like. It starts with a technical foundation, a website that Google can crawl, index, and understand correctly. Schema markup that tells AI systems exactly what the firm does and who it serves. Mobile performance that does not lose visitors. Page speed that does not frustrate them. It builds topic clusters, not one practice area page per topic. A main page supported by dozens of interconnected articles that cover every question a prospective client in that practice area might search for. Each piece of content reinforces the other. The internal linking signals topical authority. It structures everything for AI citation. FAQ sections with direct answers, clear headers, plain language, answer first structure. The content that AI overviews cite is the content that answers a specific question directly. It pursues local SEO aggressively. A complete Google Business Profile. Systematic review generation that's not scripted, not gated, just consistent follow-up from satisfied clients. Local citations that are accurate everywhere. Location-specific content. It also builds legitimate authority. Links from relevant, credible sources. Legal directories that matter. Guest articles and publications that reach your referral network. Press mentions where cases warrant it. The kind of backlinks that demonstrate real authority versus purchase links that trigger penalties. And it connects to the intake infrastructure that converts what it generates. Here's the honest conversation about timelines. SEO takes time. Not because agencies are slow or because Google is arbitrary, because authority builds through compounding. A website that's been consistently producing high quality, specific content for 18 months looks categorically different to Google than one that started 3 months ago. The firms dominating search in your market today started investing in SEO before you were paying attention. The gap is real. Closing it takes consistent effort over time. But here's the other side of that. The firms that start now and do it right, deep content, local SEO, AI structured FAQ sections, technical foundations, will look dramatically different in 18 months than they do today. The firms that wait until next year start 12 months further behind. SEO done correctly produces the highest long-term ROI of any marketing channel available to a law firm. Not because it's magic, because it compounds. Every piece of content you produce today will still be driving traffic 3 years from now. That's a different economic model than paid advertising, which stops the moment you stop paying. The question is whether you are building something that compounds or paying for an activity that fills a report. Those are the things to think about.